WhiskyJason here, Whiskey Live Dublin 2023, together with
Peter Clancy,
Sheila Mullen.
Mike Clancy.
So this is a family company, right?
It is, that's it, yeah. So myself and Peter and Mike are siblings.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So you're responsible for the numbers, I heard.
I'm responsible for the numbers, yeah, so keeping everybody on track.
I think you're called Miss No sometimes.
There you go, that's it. So.
Very good. Tell us a little bit about the history of your brand and the distillery, please.
I suppose we started in, formally I suppose in 2018. It had been an idea we were working on for a few years before that. With a view to building a much bigger distillery in Lanesborough. We got the opportunity to open a micro distillery in 2018 and started with that because actually grounding the business in Lanesborough is really important for us. So since 2018, I suppose we've started releasing our product range, our Slingshot Gin, some vodkas, the first of our Bridge series whiskies, and ultimately has led us to our Bart's blended whiskey.
Yeah.
So, I suppose what that's allowed us to do is grow the business, establish the routes to market domestically and in international countries, and that's growing all the time. So, we still. This year at some point we'll start on our much bigger distillery, and that'll take about 12 months to complete. So that's kind of phase 2, I suppose, of the incarnation. But what we have is a fully functioning distillery in Lanesborough.
Right.
The people can come and visit, but also producing quality product.
Let's talk about the whiskey a little bit. Michael, the Bridge first.
Yeah, so the Bridge series are a series of single cask releases. Each one is different. We're about to bring out release number 18 in the series. They're all quite distinctive. Just on the Bridge name is for two reasons. One is it's a bridge to the point where we have our own whiskey. So that's a statement of transparency in itself. This is all sourced liquid, and we're not trying to cast or to say anything else. It's also, we've got, it's named after the bridge in Lanesborough, which is at the top of Lough Ree, which we're situated right beside, and that bridge is represented on our label. I saw actually somebody on social media referring to that just last night. So it's on our label. So each one of these are different. They are everything, they're all hand bottled, non-chill filtered, natural colour, and they're limited edition release. They're all hand signed, and they're hand numbered as well. So the number on the bottle is what there is, and when they're gone, they're gone. So basically, we have people kind of coming back now saying, "Do you have this one or that one?" No, they're gone, long sold out. So these are now collector's editions. We have people collecting, buying 2 of these, and one to open, one to keep, or whatever at this stage. Sometimes single grain, sometimes single malt. We also have some pot still, which we were just sitting on for the moment. It's not quite ready yet, but we'll bring it out in time. Yep. So that's the Bridge series, and each one is quite different, but they're taking us off in some interesting directions with different cask finishes and stuff. So it's been good fun.
You get to talk about the bar.
Thanks, Jason. Bart's, I suppose Bart's is our core whiskey product. Bart was our dad, plain and simple. He was a metalwork teacher by trade, and he was brilliant with his hands. And in his later years, his passion was clocks, fixing clocks. So unfortunately, he passed away before we even started thinking about this business. And loads of times in the whole journey we've been on, we've kind of said, God, Dad would have loved that, right? Because there's lots of technical stuff, stills and casks and all that kind of stuff, right? So when we came to looking at a blended whiskey, there was an obvious parallel between the clock and the complexity of a clock and a blended whiskey. And much like the clock, in the clock, the smallest wheel is as important as the biggest wheel. Yeah. If it doesn't work, the clock doesn't work. And it's the same with the blended whiskey, that the smallest component has to work as well as the biggest component. So there was a real nice kind of story there and a metaphor, I suppose, that tied something that our dad was really passionate about and something we were really passionate about together, and it's, I suppose it's inspirational for us as well. You don't put your family name and your dad's name on the bottle and put bad quality product in it. So that drives us forward as a business, and it's a, people often say, well, what's different about your whiskey or your brand? And I say, well, this is a unique story. Sure, other people have stories, but this is our unique story. Yeah. So and we're really proud of it, to be honest with you.
And it's made in cooperation with Great Northern, right?
Yeah, so I mean, it's our recipe. The
Yes.
liquid is sourced from Great Northern, but it's we went and developed out the
Yep.
recipe with them, and you know we're really happy with it. I mean, increasingly what we would see nearly every week on social media, you'll see a guy saying, "Show us a better blended whiskey on the market for the price point." So that's testament to how good it is.
And what is the price point in
The
Ireland?
price point in Ireland is €46. Again, it's
Great.
46%
Yep.
blend, so
Yep.
slightly higher than normal.
Yep.
Being honest about it, you know, we designed this for the export markets as opposed to the domestic market,
Yeah.
right? And that's a differentiator in the
Yeah.
export markets. So that it is what it is.
Very, very good. What hasn't been mentioned yet? Oh, that wasn't supposed to shock you here.
Dinner wasn't mentioned.
Dinner went. So the distillery, we talked a little bit about. We talked about the brand. So anything else, Michael?
Yeah, I suppose with Bart's, in fact, it's won 10 international awards now. It's a gold medal at San Francisco in 2022. And several of our Bridge series have won international awards as well, as have our ranges of gins and vodkas. So again, for us, that's verification for what we're doing, that we're on the right track. We're doing the right thing with the liquid. For us, it's all about the liquid. It's all about the flavour, and that's ultimately what we're delivering to people is nice flavours and excellent liquids.
And where can we find you online? www.
lrd.ie. So that's it.
That's great. All right. Thank you very much. Whiskey Jason here together with the team from Lough Ree. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks,